Oh, that's cool. Give y'all a few seconds, man. Give y'all a few seconds to chime in, tap in. Yeah. Okay, okay. YouTube, what it do? Y'all know who it is, man. Boy, don't do it to him. All right, man. Here to give y'all, it's like a update slash motivation speech type junk, man. So, give me a second, y'all. Trying to make some room on this desk. All right, y'all. So, what's going on, man? Top of the morning. Still, yeah, it's still the top of the morning. Just want to give y'all an update on what's going on with the cars, the kitchen, um, and what I got kind of like going on in the near future. So, let's start off with the 6'4". So as y'all, if y'all seen my last video, y'all saw the 6'4" is back rolling. It's rolling strong. So I was saying that I put in a 737 gear. I was saying it wrong. One of my subscriber pointed it out. I think it was Rick. I think that was Rick, Jeeps and Bob, some Jeep Ram. I forgot what your name is, but thank you. I appreciate it. I went back and fixed it on what all I can say. But I have a 373 in it. So it was a 3.73. And that bad baby makes a big difference. So I'm still going with the straight classic. I ain't doing nothing too extreme like racing it, but I mean the engine itself, the guy I bought it from beefed it up. So it's I never really showed under the hood, but it's just like your standard 350, just with a little bit more care into it. All I know what he done was he beefed it up like a bigger cam. I don't know what type of cam, but he put a cam in it. He swapped out the headers. Just a little miscellaneous stuff, different spark plugs, wires. The little small stuff that make a difference. So he already did that. I ain't really asked too much of questions on that. I just know it was a healthy engine. So got that back running. And that day, I took it up to the paint shop. Not that day, the next day, because when we finished, it was dark. So that was I think a Saturday. So Sunday I drove up to the paint shop because y'all know that's pretty much the next thing to do is take it back to the painter, let him Josiah, what's up, boy? Let him correct it because it's the paint. I didn't really no, actually I did. I think I did a video of the bad because I was just showing all the good stuff. Hella praise. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's cold. That's cold." Which that it is. Don't get me wrong. The paint is cold, but also it's a lot of imperfection that's in the paint. So for him to have a car that long, I shouldn't have none of that problem. So took it back. When I pulled up, he wasn't there. So I ain't gonna lie right off the bat. I was making a YouTube video like, man, it's gonna be some problems, blah blah blah. So I was skirting off, and when I was leaving, he was pulling up. So I look at God. So pulled back. He looked at it. He walked around. He checked everything. Cause when I sent him the pictures, he called me off rip like, "Yo, what you do?" I'm like, "What I do? This is what you did." You know what I'm saying? Cause when I took it, it was flawless. I didn't see none of that. But then, certain lights bring out stuff. So when it was in that booth, that boy was glass. I didn't see nothing. Like, and I was on a time frame because I had to go to work. So it was literally just pull up, there go your cash. This boy cold. Rick was strapping it up. Drove it home. Did one walk around because I made a video. Mark, what's going on, man? How you doing? Made a video. that boy in the garage. Let it sit there for at least I think it's about 3 days. And that Sunday was the first day of me bringing it out. And when I brought it out, I just seen, I noticed everything. So that's when I sent him the pictures, and then he hit me up, said that. But when he did his walk around, when I brought it back, he seen all that. He was looking like, yeah, this have not been sanded down. So pretty much that's what it was, because it looked like either dirt was in the paint, or not in the paint, but probably in the clear, uh, or what was the other one? I forgot the other part. Cause I know a couple of y'all said like, dang, he painted out his house. That was the first guy. Now the first guy who I had my car, who I took my car to, he was painting out his garage. So the second guy actually had a booth. He built the booth. He had the fans in and all that, but still, I think maybe the back was still open. It was in the booth, but I think the back, they didn't finish the back yet. So that probably could have been what caused, the airflow or the dirt to get in, whatever the case may be. So, but he seen it, and when he did his walk around, he's like, yeah. I mean, pretty much what he said is, it don't have to be repainted. Russia, we got Russia in the building. What's up, bro? I appreciate it, man. Hey, reaching out. I ain't doing nothing but talking about the 6'4". Um, so when he did his walk around, he said pretty much all he got to do is sand it down and buff it. So which is good. I mean, because like I was saying, I don't want it to be in there forever. So he said, with that process, he said I might could drop it off Thursday and pick it up Friday. So that's the game plan with that. But then he did point out a couple of spots, and he was like, man, I might not be able to get that. It's that I like honesty, just keep it real. So what he said was, a company that will, get that boy together. So he said he gonna reach out to them, and whatever he said, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You bring through a translator, so I don't understand anything what you are saying. Oh, mm, I'm just talking about my car. That's it. I wish I knew Russian. Hey, I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna learn some type of foreign language, because I just feel like that's cold when somebody pop in. Like if I knew Russian, you know what I'm saying? You told me from there I get to speaking. You like, oh, you know that? Yes, but he gonna reach out to the company, and whatever the company quote to do it, he'd go half with me. I'm like, half, you should cover it, but I mean that's better than nothing. At least he trying to correct his part. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's with the 6'4", and that's where we're at right now, because the next step I was gonna put my glass in where I could start driving. So I was gonna put the windshield and the doors in, I mean the windows in, and I was gonna put my headlights on it. Because once I put those two in it, I can at least drive it whenever now, because I will have my lights. So I just drive it in the day or afternoonish. But with dawn starting to hit, gotta put it up, so I got no headlights. Tail lights good. Tail lights good and work. Uh, but other than that, I got everything for it in the garage to install, but I'm not gonna do it. It don't make sense to put everything on it and it's gonna get repainted. Well, sand it down and rebuff. So I'm waiting on him to do that, and then after he do that, I'm gonna get the windows. And after the window, oh wait. So in the midst of us talking, he called his interior guy. So what y'all don't know, I don't know if I really talk too much about it, but I'm getting a custom trunk built for the 6'4". The custom trunk is, man, that's gonna be the stopper. The car itself is a stopper, but when I pop that trunk, I don't think I got no pictures on this phone. It's all in this phone. I ain't really want to throw too much out there yet, because I wanted some, that was gonna be like the catcher of the car. Like, oh, that car cold, but wait till you open the trunk. So we talked to the interior guy. He was supposed to do this a while back, but he kept saying he was waiting on them to paint the car. So y'all know they had the car for a year. So I've been waiting for a year. So talk to him. He finishing up a car now, and he said he'd be So he's waiting on him to finish that, and then when he buff it up, we gonna take it straight to my man's. So he's gonna start on the custom trunk. My seats had overspray on it. He talked to his man like, I got overspray on the seats. See if you could get it up. If you can't get it up, rewrap it, which is cool. Even though those brand new seats, but if he rewrap it, I'm going custom. I'm gonna put some on the seats. I don't know what I'm gonna put on it, but I'm gonna put some on the seats. So and he gonna do my interior. So I got the new door panels, the new headliner, the sun visor, the carpet. He gonna do all that. One stop shop or two stop shops now. So hopefully before it get cold and the snow hit, I will have that car a good 70% completed, and that way I can shut it down for the winter. And then when the winter break, jump straight on it, grind out. Thank you, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the love. Also, yeah, I created an Instagram channel for my Impalas. It's called Mr. Do It, or is it Mr. 64 Do It? I don't even know, y'all. Hold up, let me look it up. If I give y'all the wrong name, I believe it was mixed Mr. Do It 64. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me double check though. And then where I start, I was uploading a bunch of stuff on my cars, mainly when I first got it. Yup, Mr. Do It 64. So subscribe to my Instagram channel, and I'm gonna start posting on there. Trying to do something daily, cause I'm not really the Instagrammer, but I see a lot of people. They say that's where you get your success and you get more opportunities. So I was like, okay, I get it. So I started posting more, mainly started from when I first got the 6'4", from the steps to the steps that I take through the ups and downs. You will see it on my profile, and then the 6'1". So all along, hopefully before this winter really hit, I want to be 70% done with the 6'4". Now let's transition over to the 6'1". So if y'all know, I have a 6'1" Impala 4-door. I know a lot of people sleep on the 4 doors. It's a 4 door. It's still a classic, bro. And this gonna be a different 4 door. It's still gonna be suitable where I could take the family out. But this 6'1", the 6'1" name is Purple Rain, aka Hellcat Killer. You know what I'm saying? So that alone right there should let y'all know it's gonna be, something different. So with the 6'1", I started doing the trunk. I'm sure it probably rusted back over. It had like surface rust, and I was calling myself doing so. I just wanted to drop the video for y'all, really, of me working on it. So I started working on the trunk, but then I gutted out the interior. And we got the group chat going. So I'm Fred Flintstone, meaning I can sit in the car and move the car with my feet because the floors is gone. Floors is gone, but I got the floors in the garage. We pulled out the original motor, which at the time they was telling me it was a 327 with a 2-speed power glide. So when we pulled it out and I ran the number, it's a 283, a 283 with a 2-speed power glide. So the transmission good, but the engine. So we pulled it because we tried to get it to run first. The game plan was to get it running, and I was gonna drive it to get the frame reinforced because that's like the next step before I could put the motor that I got for it in it. Since it's been a 61, that's a long time. So that frame is mighty old. And the engine I'm putting in rated 1050. So throwing in 1050 horsepower on that old frame, as soon as I get in it, I just feel like the frame is gonna twist and bend. So I hit up the shop. The shop that I bought the 6'1" from, it's a restoration shop. So I called them, let them know what I got, what I was trying to do, and they said, yeah, they could tack up and spot weld some stuff to strengthen up my frame. So I told them once I do the brake conversion, which that I did, I was gonna call them back, but I haven't heard nothing back from the guys. So that's kind of at the standstill with that car and the frame. Engine wise, the engine is done. So I just gotta beef up the frame. Engine done. It was a 5.3 LS 5.3 LS engine out of '04 Yukon Denali, I believe. Junkyard motor. Me and Rick, mainly Rick though, stripped it down and literally gutted, broke it down, and rebuilt it. So it was an old engine. I think the original engine had like over 100,000 miles on it. So we stripped it down, literally stripped it down to the block. Rick, uh, the block was clean to the point where we didn't have to get it machined. It didn't need to be treated for none of that. The block was good. So we went ahead, cleaned it up, uh, start ordering parts. So the original game plan was to how many horses was we going out? I don't think I was going that big. I was going maybe 400. I think I said 400 to 500 horses. But when we got done ordering stuff, man, it was to the point where Rick was like, "You might need another car." I'm like, "Bro, what you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, you overbuilt it." I'm like, "No, you overbuilt it." You know, Rick is the engine guru. Whatever he was suggesting, here, let's get it, let's get it. So basically, we just built a hell of an engine. So okay, I can show y'all a quick little snippet. Since we online, this how it was looking. Yeah, y'all see it. That's all y'all need to see. I ain't gonna show nothing else. 'Cause I don't even show that motor. That was way before, that's when we just started piecing it up how we want to do it. So hence Purple Rain. So that's where the Purple Rain came from. Uh that's ready. Like I say, it's an LS Turbo. I don't know if I said turbo, but yeah, it's an LS Turbo. This is the original engine. How we stripped it down, like down. Let me see how when we first got it. Uh, Power washed it. Oh, there we go, right here. Zoom in on it. So that purple engine was this. That was that purple engine. As you can see, it was snow on the ground. So that was damn near a year ago. I think we got that in December. Got the engine in December, stripped it down, and now how that boy's sitting to this day, you wouldn't believe it's that engine. You would not believe it's that engine. I don't even think I got a picture actually to show y'all the engine how it look now. No, I don't. That's in that phone. But so with that, the engine done. Waiting to hear from the shop. I think I'm gonna reach back out. Oh, transmission. I just bought my transmission, so I went with the 400 turbo, and the same guy who built my rear end, he's building up my transmission, and I'm going with the he putting in a stage three. So whatever that means, it's rated to handle 1,200 horses. So that definitely can handle what we doing. And from there, I think we would be good to install and actually drive, but I'm still gonna beef up my suspension because everything on that car is stock, literally. So the bushings is fried, dry rotted. Everything is bad on it, but I can still run it if I want to. But all that power, I don't think that'd be safe to do that. So now I'm just looking at what type of suspension route I'm gonna go with. I was looking at the QA ones because I know that's a good brand, but it's always other routes because I know the QA ones gonna cost. And I'm not trying to build it as a race car, but I want to build it as it can handle track and street. So that's the route we going with that. Keeping it as a sleeper look for now. I do have an idea of how I want to freak it when it come. I'm not going paint. I decided I was talking to my brother Joe. I'm gonna go wrap. I'm gonna wrap that one. So it's a couple of shops I've been looking at, and I got a cold wrap idea for it. Uh, let's see what's next. And that's with the sixth one. Other than that, the next thing up, oh, the kitchen. So y'all know I've been going through hell with getting my kitchen renovated, right? We started this back in March. It's gonna be November, and the whole time we was quoted a week to complete. Yeah. So long story short, man, we had problems with the contractor, problems with Home Depot. That's where we got most of our cabinets and everything, appliances. Home Depot, far as everything we ordered, we had to reorder at least 2 to 3 times because they come back damaged. And this coming from a warehouse because I can't see it happening in transit. The way they package everything was super secure, like cardboard everywhere, styrofoam. It was wrapped up to where it had to come from the factory like this. So contractor, he gave us a quote you couldn't say no to, and it's not like the contractor have no name. This is a well-known in the neighborhood. Everybody knows them. They held down multi-million-dollar deals. This public records, like they know them. So we like, I didn't even want to use them because I knew the quote was gonna be something outrageous because of their name. I'm like, I don't even. But then when they called and said, I'm like, you said how much? We ready. It's like, as soon as you get your materials, we get in, we get to working, and then it's a father and son. That was the dad talking. We agreed. We spent I think it's about 6 to 8 grand on cabinets. So we had a garage full of cabinets. And when we got to the point of installing the cabinet, the dad got hurt, pushed it off to the son. The son came in, and I kid you not. Let me look at this. Let me show y'all. This how crazy this is. I promise y'all. And anytime y'all do whatever y'all got going on, make a file. Make a file. Keep everything in it. We made kitchen renovation 2021. So have all your contracts, all that. So let me show y'all this. So when we first got started, mind you, this is the dad. The dad drew out the layout, both sides, drew everything on the other side. It's another piece of paper. He told us to list of what to get, right? So this where it get crazy because when the son took over, he looked at this like, oh, why you tell you do that? Oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I'm like, you say what? I'm like, listen, we got $8,000 worth of cabinets sitting right there. We got exactly what your dad said to get. I'm gonna need you to go talk to your dad, get his vision, because it's gonna have to work. Long story short, I didn't know until my brother Joe told me I think him and his dad don't get along. So when I heard that, I'm like, oh, makes sense. So now I'm guessing since the dad came up with the layout, the son like, nah. So the son took it to his hands, like, yeah, I got it. I can do this, blah, blah, blah. We all good. And messed the kitchen up, basically. So, I can show y'all. So he came in here and did what he had to do. I dropped like 2, 3 videos of my kitchen. So, show y'all real quick. Pardon the mess. Boy, I had to eat. But everything you see here now, I know it all look the same, but it's a big difference. Another company came in and did this. So the son had everything. See all the lines. So see how it lined up. The other company did it. He had this cabinet all the way pushed into this refrigerator to the point where we can't get the new one in. So the new company took this cabinet, took it home, broke it down, cut it, and made it into like a 9-inch cabinet because I think it was a 15-inch. And what the first contractor was trying to do, he said, well, to make the refrigerator fit, we could come here, we could cut the wall out, just some unnecessary stuff. We had a dishwasher that I had to take back, still waiting on that. The first guy had it set where when you open it, it was bumping into the stove. And he sat here like, oh, what's the problem? So her dad called him out on his measuring skills. And when we was showing him all the stuff around, he was seeing her like, oh, so what's wrong? And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, no, you don't see that? We can't open the doors. We can't get into cabinets. Like this is your career. You've been doing this for years. How did you come in here and mess up? So I took it as what the problem really is. Since the dad pushed this on him and he figured out how much the dad told us, He like, man, I don't want to do this job. I'm just gonna throw this stuff in, and it is what it is. So basically, screwed us pretty much. And then, so when we had the new people come in, this how much they charging us to fix this mistake. If I can find it, where y'all at? Let me bring it out right there. Almost $5,000 basically. $5,000 to fix his mistake. So I called the first guy over here. Like, listen, like, yeah, we got an issue because yeah, look, check this out. So I showed him the quote. He got mad. He like, so you had another company to come in here and do this instead of calling me? I'm like, no, I had the company come in here to do the countertop because all he was doing was just the cabinets. Because the way he was working, he was supposed to did everything, but look what he doing. So I'm like, listen, finish up the cabinets, you're done. That's it. So we had my master come in to do the cabinets. Josiah, you back? What's up, boy? And he's like, man, we can't do it over here. So they did. I showed the back wall, but they did the back wall, and they was trying to do that main kitchen. And it's like we can't do it. It's like what's the problem? He's like everything is off. It's like off balance. Like you can't lay your cabinets down correctly. So he like, look, I can show you. So he grabbed the lavender, he grabbed all this stuff, and I seen it. So I was like, but what makes it crazy? The first contractor, I watch him. I watch him with his tape measure. He in there, he doing his thing. So me watching that, I'm like, okay, cool. Cause Mariah asked me, like, you didn't ask him? I'm like, babe, why would I ask this man if he measuring stuff correctly if he's a contractor? That's what he do. So if I'm seeing him using the tape measure, got the lavender out, it should be dead on. So yeah, nah, it wasn't. It was like off. And her dad called him out on it. He been called out on it a few times. So after that, I'm like, yeah, bro. So it's like bottom line, what I'm saying is your service no longer needed. Period. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm got no problem with that. It's like you shouldn't have no problem with it. It's like because you don't have the problem. We got the problem once again. He's like, well, what did he say? He said something about the drywall. He's like, well, I did some work. I was like, you did work, but the thing is, I have to pay this company to go and fix your work that you did. So where you think you getting money from? I was like, nah, bro. I was like, the only thing I can pay for and will pay for will be the drywall because he didn't do it. He had a outside company to come in and do that. So I was like, I'll pay for that absolutely because you didn't do it. But anything else, nah, bro. I told him I'll call you when I get the money because that's pretty much how he did us. Cause it been like 2 3 months. I haven't even heard from him. He's like, oh, I thought you was gonna call me. I'm like, dude, you're the contractor. You're doing a job. Even if you don't hear from me, you should have called me. Like, it's been a couple of days, been a week. I haven't heard nothing. Is everything all right? Like, no, you showed me that you didn't care. Obviously, like, I'm like, dog, I'm done with you, bro. So fired him. That headache gone because throughout this whole process, just imagine the headaches, the arguments. Me and the wifey have not had no bad blood and forever until this kitchen jump started, man. We was bumping heads left and right, and it was crazy. So now we both breathing. We both got our peace. Everything's back to normal. I'm like, dog, this is crazy. So that's with the kitchen. But one more big thing before I get off, man. Your boy got 2 contracts. Two from the YouTube. And that's what I'm speaking about, man, because I don't have my channel not big. So I know a lot of people who I be talking to be saying that, like, I want to start a YouTube, but I know it's hard. Wish that it is. It's absolutely hard. I mean, if it was that easy, everybody can really do it. Which that kind of everybody is trying to do it, which is good. But I mean, what I'm trying to say, to get scared, because that's what I hear. They be like, man, you need 1 million subscribers, you need this, you need that, you need. It's like, no, you don't, bro. You can have a small channel and you can still make money. It's all about who see it. Cause my, like I said, I've just got 5,000 subscribers. I got two contracts, and it's not even like I'm reaching out. No, they reaching out to me because they see my channel. So if you got an idea, man, go for it. Go for it. There's no telling where it take you. I didn't think I'd be getting contract offers right off the bat. No. So one of the products actually is in the mail. They sending it here. The second one, he didn't confirm it yet, but we negotiating prices right now. So they wanted me to do X X X X. So I'm like, okay, it gonna cost this much. Me being new, right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even know what to charge. So what I did my research and see with the subscribers I got, because the potential of audience that it could reach, how much should I charge for like a sponsorship? Oh, so the numbers seem about right. I'm like, okay, I'll throw it out there. Boom, throw it out there. They like, okay, that's good, but how about we do this, we do that for this price? I'm like, hey, that's okay. So let me know how long you want it. So I'm waiting on them to respond from that. The first one is in the mail. I should have that in the next day or so. So I'll be dropping a video with a sponsorship and boy hype, man. Just hey, like I said, you don't need. I think I said that in a couple of videos. You don't need a million subscribers to make money on YouTube. No, not at all. It's literally all about one video. If you could make a dog video that take off and go viral, you're good. Don't even matter if you got that. Actually, will help you because that's helping what happened with me. When I dropped that money challenge video, um, the $5 one, I probably had 200 subscribers. And this within the last two years. I think that's 2 years now, maybe three, because the pandemic wasn't even thought of. So I want to say a good 3 years ago. I only had like 200 subscribers. I dropped a video, and that boy took off. It took off. I was getting all the notifications. It was scary because I'm thinking I'm about to be a star. I'm like, it's happening. My emails was just going off like new subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber. I'm like, duh. I went from like 200 to 1,500 in a day. So I'm like, I made it. I'm finna blow up. I was talking Joe like I'm finna blow up. That video got like over 300,000. I think it's pushing close to 400,000 views. So that's what got me going because I started getting paid off that video. So that was when you had to make sure you had the requirements at the time was to get paid. You needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Was it 4,000 watch hours or it was something along the lines of that? And I had it. And they had it was simple back then. It was literally when you click on the home screen, it was like 6 bucks. And if you get 3 out the 6, you'll be able to become affiliated or join a partnership, and then you monetize your stuff. So when I got it and I monetized it, I'm like, what? So my first check, I think I made 1,500 just off that video, that one video. So if y'all ever wonder why like they be dropping videos back to back to back, because they probably getting like 30 bands off one video. So if I'm getting 30 racks off just one video, I'm gonna hit you over like 5 a day. But yeah, so to go with that, I didn't have a million subscribers. I had it like 200. And like to the day, like I said, I'm still not at no millions of subscribers, but I got two contracts. And they came after me. I didn't follow or not follow up, but I didn't initiate it. I haven't reached out to no companies. No, they send me the email, say we came across your channel, we love your channel, and we think we can work with you. You'll be a perfect fit to help us push this. And there you go. And this actually maybe my fourth contract, but I only accepted these two because the first one was about like nicotine patches. It was something that it wasn't gonna benefit me. It probably would have benefited them, and that's what I was telling them. So they wasn't trying to pay with money. They just wanted to give me the product and give me made me affiliated with them, where they give me a code, and each time somebody buys something, I get a commission off of it. But I'm like, well, I'm a non-smoker, so that's not gonna help me in general. So I just didn't See, that's one thing with me. All money is not good money. So I could have just said, yeah, you just did it just to get the money, but no, nah, that don't sit right with me. So I turned that one down. Somebody hit me up about a TV show. Something about a TV show. Now that could have been fake. I don't know if it was real or fake. I didn't do the research to dig deep in it. So I was just like, I left that alone. And then the third one was the one I'm about to do soon. I thought it was fake. And that's another thing. Do your research. Do your research because Google gave me the notification like warning, don't open this. People tagged it as fake or spam, tagged it as spam. Don't open no links. So I'm like, dang, it's fake as ever. So I emailed her back though. So I never opened a link. I emailed her back like, yeah, I'm interested in it. So can you explain what the product is? They wrote me back. So I'm like, okay, and this don't seem like no robot. So I opened up my old, I got an old netbook that I don't even use. So I signed into that and opened the link, and it was an actual site. I searched off the link and just was searching all that. The product was out there. So I'm like, okay, this might be real. So then I was like, okay, yeah. And what I did was, what I would recommend you guys do not give your your personal address. No, I didn't give my personal number. They got my business number, and then I went and opened up a PO box. So you, whatever you get, send it to the PO box. So then they sent the contract. You know what I'm saying? I printed it out. We did everything electronically. Sent that off. They gave me a confirmation that they got it. And they just sent me the tracking. They sent me the tracking yesterday, so it's legit. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. So I'm hype about it, man. It's actually look like something I'm gonna use a lot. I'm gonna use this a lot because it's real cool. Oh, it's on that phone. Man, let me hold it. I can look it up. So with that being said, man, if you got an idea to start a channel, go for it. Go for it. It's no it's no telling where it take you. You might blow up. You might blow up. Oh, look at this. It's on this a bestseller. Let me uh it's loading up right now. So just look alive because right here. Boom. So that's a little product. It's like a portable like air pump type stuff. So you can pump up your car tires and all that. So I'll be going more into detail on that on my next video when I get the product. Uh, that's it, man. I just want to give y'all an update, man. It's been a lot of bad, but then it's starting to turn out to a lot of good. 'Cause when the kitchen started, that was all the bad. That was bad as hell, actually, man. Bad. Yeah, after the end, stay positive. Contracts coming. I'm booming, and I'm about to start getting more merch. That's really what I'm working on. I reached out to one of my partners, man. She got a printing company, so I reached out and see can we work out somewhere I can get some merch. She's like, yeah, just let her know. So don't do it to them merch. It's either gonna be don't do it to them. YouTube, what it do, stuff that I say. Get it printed out and try to get a nice layout or a design. So that be coming. I'm gonna start off with the shirts, then I'm thinking about going with the headbands. I like headbands. Rock the headbands. If y'all like hats or anything, let me know what type of merch y'all would like. Gym bags, we working. And I only saying that because the wife pushed her product line, and she's booming. That girl trapping. So she just launched. If y'all don't know, my wife have a hair salon, so she started oil products. Started that a while back. That's taking off. That's booming. But then she just came out with some hats. She came out with hats. I don't know if she got shirts, but the hats, and she's doing numbers. Lance, what it do? Big shout out to my boy Lance. I see you got the orange badge. Ooh, what's the orange badge? What's that about 4 months? 4 or 5 months? I forgot what color. Lance is one of a member to the Don't Do It Tool Squad. What it do? So yeah, but the game plan is to have them both. If I can get them both running, well, get the 6-1 running, Rocket driving. Oh yeah, I'm tearing up these shows. So I didn't make one this year, man. I'm real pissed that I ain't make nothing with the 6-4, man. So next year I'm coming out hard, man. Coming out hard, and then I'm gonna stack. I'm gonna grind throughout this winter. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Speaking about grinding, so y'all know I started a new money challenge, right? I easily had. I think the last time I did an update video, I had maybe about 3 to 5 grand in it already. I want to say 'cause I was on a grind to try to save up 10,000 real quick. So with that being said, I counted up the box maybe 2 days ago. I got like $200 in that bad baby. Yes, I do. That's no cap, no lie, no BS. I literally went from 5 grand to like $200. And that's all because, like I explained earlier, I bought that transmission. That was like 1,500. Boom, gave that on top of my man to redo this kitchen. That was 800 on the spot. Dug in the box for that. Boom, took out another five to get the re-in fixed. Boom, paid that. I took out 1,300 for what though? Where'd that go to? I took out 1,300 for something. So all that came out the box because at the time when I needed to get it, I didn't have no money on me. I didn't go to the bank, and it was like on the spot, and it was at the house. So I'm like, dang. I'm looking at her like, yeah, you got some cash on you? She's like, no. Go in the box. Go in the box. I'm like, man, let me see where I'm at. Counted that junk out. I was like $200 in there. I'm like, man, my heart dropped. But at the same time, I got it in my account where I could take it back out and put it in the box. But then my account gonna be like, what you doing? Because with that being said, my main job been on shutdown. Wednesday coming up will be my first day going back to my main job in a month, two, something like that. So it's real wishy washy in the auto industry right now. So we up, we down, we up, we down. And of course, y'all know I still do the airport in the morning. I'm there all day, every day. That's why pretty much every video you see, I probably have on a Delta shirt because I be just not getting off work. So I wish that's not a bad thing to have one steady check coming in. But and I started back doing my business, which is carpet cleaning, man. So I've been grinding, man. It been I want to say it been I ain't gonna say a rough year. The year been good, but work wise, I say it been rough. Money wise, there we go. Money wise been rough this year. I'm anxious to see what I bring in because not to throw out numbers, I normally hit triple digits every year. This year, I feel like I might not be nowhere near close, to be honest. Um, I doubt it. I don't even know. So, cause all this time that I was off of my main job, I said I was gonna pick up more at the airport. But when it's time to pick up more, I'll be like, I'm going home. So they forced me full time. I was part time there, and then I was full time here. And then a few years, well, when I was supposed to retire, wish that if I knew that was gonna happen, I probably should have took that retirement. Cause man, the way they running stuff over there is horrible. I was number one part timer on Ciordi list, so I got any job I want, any job, any time, any off day. I was number one. So since I didn't take that retirement, I think I'm just gonna be number one. Like it's cool. I can work. I'm gonna get whatever I want. A few months after that, they hit us with that curveball. Like we getting rid of the part timers. We making everybody full time. So now I went from number one to number 300 and I'm 320 something. So now I'm like, oh, now that's a big deal because when we go to pick our shift, it go by seniority. So I'm number one. I pick whatever I want that's pretty much will fit with this job. This my money job. So I'm picking this shift off this job. So I'm like, cool. But now since I'm number 300 and some, I got 320 some people in front of me. And I'm like, oh man, that's bad. But I mean, the last two bids, everything been working out. I still been getting what I want. That will still have me where I could do both jobs. Cause I don't know if I was to quit one. To be honest, I want to so bad. Don't get me wrong. I've been talking about that for a while. I would love to quit, but what I'm bringing in is I can't beat it. And you can ask all my close boys that know me. I said my retirement age is 35. I'm 33. Could have been retired already for one, but that came sooner than expected. I low key was scared too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think I was gonna do it if I really wanted to. It was too soon. I wasn't ready yet. But now, if it come back around, I'm gone. I'm gone. From both. I'm gone, and I could focus on my business and then actually YouTube. I could dig deep into YouTube because everything is clicking. Contracts coming in, page is doing numbers. So I literally see YouTube can be what transition you over to be like, I'm done. I'm done. Get y'all content. That's another reason why I'm working on the house. Because once we expand everything out and I create my office how I want it, I'm telling y'all, ooh, I had to push myself back. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be cold. The vision is there. I already ordered about a year ago. I already got the stuff for the office. The office is set. It just, man, the pandemic that screwed up a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. And then it made me lazy. I'm not blaming. I'm not gonna blame the pandemic on really what it was. What it is, I got lazy because of the pandemic. So my body was so used to staying moving. Excuse me. Staying moving. I'm normally when I'm at this job, I get off, come home, sleep for about an hour or two. I'm at this job. Get off this job, I'm straight to this job and do it all over again. Off days, I'm running business. No jobs, I rest. So that was me. My motor was going. When the pandemic hit, this job shut down for X amount of months. So it was literally work here, go home, chilling. Cause I wasn't running my business because it was the pandemic, COVID-19. I wasn't going into people's houses, so it was literally this job, and like I was part time, so I was only working a few hours, 5 to 6 hours. Then boom, and that's early in the morning, so I was home by 10. Like actually, this shift now, I'll be at home by 9:30. So I work, boom, get home, make breakfast, hang with the family all the rest of the day. Love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. But then I can see the difference in the money. Then it became just a couple of months to 4 or 5 months. So now I'm used to chilling now. And boy, it got lazy. Boy, they got lazy. I'm not gonna lie. So that kind of what messed me up. So I'm gonna try to get back into that work mode and grind, set my goals, because that's what I used to do. I set a goal, like I'm gonna grind out, save up this amount of money, and buy this, buy this, buy this. Do that, and other than that, man, I think I'm good, man. That's it. That's an update of what's going on with me. And what you always should do, have a list of everything. So this is okay. What's this? So this the engine for the 6-1. This is for the transmission, the rear end. I paid that off. I still how much I paid? Put five down. I still owe like 1,000 on that boy. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I still owe Rick 700. See, I got that everywhere. See, I don't like that. I don't like having where I owe people money, man. I normally pay it off and get it done with. So yeah, that's why I gotta grind. I still got debt over here. But they know me. I'm trustworthy. I give them the money. I call like, hey, I got you Friday. I got something coming your way. Rick's so cool. He be like, man, I ain't worried about that, bro. I know you got it. You good. Nah, bro. It's a simple fact. I owe you, and I'm getting paid, so I'm gonna put some money on you. So all that, that's it, man. I hope y'all been enjoying the content, man. I just Sorry it's taking so long, to be honest, man. If it was my doing, I'll bang it out. That's why I try to do what I can do. I'm not that deep into the car knowledge like that. I wish I was. I took the construction route, like actually building this kitchen and stuff. Wish that I should have been doing myself. Me and my wife. She handy with the tools. So it just we don't have time, to be honest. So we went the pay route. We blessed enough to be able to afford, to get it done by a company. But what's been going on? We should have been doing it ourselves pretty much. But other than that, too, I want to just say thank you. I was supposed to be a quick update, but your boy get to talking. That's why the camera's made for me. This ended up being an hour long live, man. Uh, I think I'm probably go on live maybe later again today and do like a questionnaire. Y'all got any questions for your boy? You know, let me know. I'm gonna be somebody probably watch this a little later. If y'all even still on around this time, if you watch this whole hour live chat, salute to you. I appreciate it. I know it showed me the number of how many on here. It just don't show who. But I definitely appreciate you. Um, but yeah, if you got any questions, man, just let me know. Even after I end this live, just dropping in there, I'll still get the post. And I think later today I'm gonna do a little questionnaire. Just get on for a few minutes, just let you guys hit me with the questions, man. If you got questions, send them out. And I could try to answer them, or if it's something, like some not instructions, but boy can't even talk. Uh, Pointers or anything like that. Yeah, I'll try to help out. Anything from cars, business, life. I just try to help out. So I consider my life is. I would say my life is great. I'm not even gonna lie, my life is great. I have no complaints about life. Can't marry my high school sweetheart, who I thought I'd never link up with again. Quick, quick little story mode. So how that happened. My biggest pet peeve was if somebody, if the female that I see have a kid, I didn't want no parts. I didn't want no parts. And that was my mentality from 18 until 31. Yeah, pretty much. If you had kids, couldn't do nothing with you. You could have been the sweetest thing on earth. It just, I didn't, man, the baby mamas and baby daddy dramas, I had zero interests in. I was like, no, not for me. So when we split on mutual terms. Then it's been about a few years, and then when I bumped into her again, she was pregnant. I was like, my heart was gone. I probably cried. I think I cried. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was like, I know I'm gonna marry this girl. We just got our little break right now. Well, it ain't nothing too serious, you know what I'm saying? Cause when y'all had y'all break, y'all still talk and link. We was doing that, so I'm like, I know I'm gonna marry this girl. But then she went ghost. She went ghost for about a year or two, and I haven't seen her, haven't heard from her, haven't seen her. And then we was at church one Sunday morning. I was getting ready to leave, and it was a movie scene. I was getting ready to leave. People was everywhere. It's just like they cleared out, and she was standing right there, like, wow, look. I started smiling because I see her face. I'm like, oh, look at this girl. But then I look down, like, congratulations. My heart dropped. My heart dropped. I'm like, oh, call my right hand. Like, she's done. She's over. He like, man, you still gonna marry her? Say, hell no. F that. She's done. Delete her number. I don't want no parts of her. Look at that. About a few years later, she's my wife. That's how it happens, dog. That's only meant to be. It's only meant to be. So yeah. That being said, being a stepdad ain't bad, guy. You ain't the stepdad. You the dad that stepped up. Feel me? But all right, too, man. I'm done. So I'm just babbling at this time. But think about it, man. If y'all want me to do a Q&A, drop a comment in there, and just look for me to be on. I'll be on because I ain't doing nothing else. So once again, appreciate it, man. It's your boy don't do it to him. Too late, I already did it to him. I give it y'all.